Okay guys, I'm gonna be doing a review for the PlayStation version of Primal Rage because I did the SNES version and I figure why not do the PlayStation one. Um, Now this one is a direct port of the arcade, and I mean absolutely direct. Like there's nothing really changed other than that. Like there's a mini game like where you do bowling with Armadon, but at least I don't think that's in the arcade ROM. I'm not sure, but I do have this game. It was actually a long box game, like the longer black boxes with like Doom and Tekken were released in. Um, and actually um, mine came with a little booklet called Combat Hell: All the Secrets and Tactics for these blockbusters, and the blockbuster hits are Mortal Kombat 2, Killer Instinct, Toe Shinden, Virtual Fighter 2, Primal Rage, and Super Street Fighter 2. Which I mean, it's kind of neat, but I don't know if it originally came with it. I don't know if the guy that I got it from just threw it in there as a bonus. But actually, mine has all the original papers. Like it has the soundtrack CD offer. It has the original manual fix thing because they screwed up something there, so I had to fix it. And a Six Flags thing, I think, or some Six Flags offer. It's like a pink sheet little slip thing. I don't know. But let's get this started. Um, it may skip sometimes because, emulators how they like to skip sometimes. But I'll show you guys the opening because there's a pretty cool opening. By the way, this is worth like $30 somewhat sometimes. And I got mine for relatively cheap. I think 15 was a good price for it. Fully complete too. And the disc is in really good shape. Like there's minor scratches on it.
I remember of yesterday back, before the great ones ruled earth, afore the darkness, behind the stars of night, there were a great fire running in the sky. It spreads like the wind hot within its path, destruction for all, becoming mightier as it go. The great fire hurls through space, none to know the world it brings. Space was full of old planets and giant tumbling pieces of worlds before, line the path of the great fire into a giant old star. The great fire crashed with a mighty crash, exploding to everywhere, streak asteroids of burning rock and fire. Blue skies burned with the fury of the great fire. All around, I hear streets cry out loud, mountains rumble, as buildings explode, my home erupts. This world would never again be the same. New Earth would rise up from the rubble, out of the smoky landscape. Cataclysm awakes the sleeping giants from ancient worlds. Crashing through the barriers of time, they invade our world, to conquer, to rule the whole human race. They rise to devour us. We kneel to worship them. They never stop, only to seek others, for battle, for ultimate world domination. For primal rage.
Yeah, I just think it's a really neat opening. I'll show you the alternate one. But this is the actual title screen. Now it says PlayStation version 1.0. This also came out on Saturn. I don't know if there's a version 1.1 or 1.2. I don't know the differences if there is, but if there is, you guys can tell me if you guys own them or know what differences there are. Here's the arcade opening. Then it shows the Earth falling into little continents. Um, if this review goes a little long, I'm sorry guys. I just thought I'd explain to you about the game and stuff. Um, okay, you can adjust your number of credits. Max is 10. Difficulty level max is 15. I'll just leave it at 10 for this. And you can turn the fatalities on or off. Round time max is 80 and rounds is 7. But I'll leave it at 3 for this. I'll just do one quick round for you guys and show you the selectable characters. To do 2-player mode, all you gotta do is press start right here. Now you can play between Sauron, Talon, Vertigo, Blizzard, Diablo, Armadon, and Chaos. Now there's that bowling thing I talked about with Armadon. You gotta do a spinning roll thing in 2-player mode at the same time on the beach stage. So my first mode is Vertigo. I could beat this, but I'm just doing a review. So now time for the review part of it. I mean, look how smooth it looks. It's a lot better than the Super Nintendo version. Sure, the button layout's a little different, but overall, I think this is the best port. But you can get this relatively cheaply on Midway Arcade Treasures 2 for the PS2 and Xbox. But I prefer the PlayStation version just because I really don't remember because I don't have Midway Arcade Treasures 2 anymore. I think they're basically identical. Just you gotta wait for the loading times with this one. And it doesn't get choppy like that on the real one, on the real system. I meant to do a fatality. But right then when they're dizzy, you can do a fatality. I'll see if I can pull one off maybe. Just so I can show you one, because I do know his. Now, as I explained to you guys, I'm not really good at the arcade version, but I'm good at this version because it's more of a traditional D-pad, not an arcade stick. And you guys know I have very good dexterity in my hands. So yeah, if you can find this game somewhere, and it's like a decent price, like I would say no more than 20. I really like it when I got mine, and I'm glad I picked it up. So, oh yeah, let me know if the combat hell thing came with the game. I just want to know, like, if that was a extra the guy just decided to throw in. That's kind of neat because it actually does list all the rules. Yeah, that means I did a combo over 40%. I didn't get it either. It's down to held in 1, 2, and 3. Or 4, I mean 1, 2, and 4. That's square, triangle, and circle on the PlayStation. And press down, down, back up toward. Then I'll punch the brain out. Literally. But basically, the whole game is you just go through and you at the final stage you have to fight all the dinosaurs at one time. But with the stage before that, you can eat a people to get extra health. But I mean, overall, this probably gets a 5 out of 5 because it's a really good port of the arcade version. Like, it's way better than the Super Nintendo version. I like the Super Nintendo version so, but I prefer this one since I've played it now and I actually have it. And I'll prove to you that I have it. Cause I'll read you the thing from the manual to prove to you that I actually have it. Manual Amendium. Or addendum, I don't know how to say that. Then it says to modify your controls, you select the options to modify controls. They had to include that because they screwed up on page 4, I think it was. But and I also have the soundtrack CD thing offer, which that's of course not valid anymore. But yeah, I mean, if you could find this cheap, I would pick it up, or pick up the Midway Arcade Treasures too for PlayStation 2 or Xbox. But yeah, it gives us a total 5 out of 5 for a great port. So stay tuned, guys.